Good evening and thanks for joining us on News Center Maine at 5:30. I'm Alex Haskell in for Zach Blanchard.
And I'm Chris Costa. Usually in the summer, we hear from farmers across the state struggling because of the heat and lack of rain. This year, it is a different story.
Farmers say all of this rain is too much of a good thing, from feeding the animals to selling to suppliers. Hay is extremely limited this year and could cause deep-rooted issues this winter.
News Center Maine's Ann Baldridge joins us in studio after spending the day at a local farm. Hi, Ann.
Hi, Chris and Alex. The shortage of hay is making the prices go up and the nutritional value for animals is going down. That means in reality, farmers are paying more for less nutritional hay. It's affecting the products you buy at the grocery stores in more ways than one.
Everybody's looking for hay for their animals right now.
This is Jeff Greenleaf. For the last 9 years, he's been overseeing the 124-acre farm at the Maine State Society for the Protection of Animals.
This year we haven't cut our hay at all due to the weather. There's so much rain and the fields are so wet we can't even get the equipment into the field to cut the hay.
That's a problem for him.
On a normal year, we're usually done with our haying and have our hay barns filled by the end of July or early August at the latest.
This time last year, this hay barn was full of 210 bales of hay. But as you can see behind me, they're pretty limited right now with only 26 bales of hay here on property due to the recent weather conditions we've been having. No hay means no food for his animals, and the hay they do have isn't the quality he expects.
Even if we hayed this today, it will not be nearly as much nutrition as the animals need.
This is only creating a chain reaction. The price of hay is going up and farmers are buying it from out of state.
A 4x4 round bale, for instance, you could probably purchase last year or the year before $35 to $45 a bale. On average right now, if you go to buy a bale of hay, if you look on social media or you contact local vendors, $65 would be a good price.
The U.S. Department of Agriculture says there isn't enough funding to bail out all these small farms across the state.
These kinds of expenses, although, we can try to plan for them, unfortunately, our margins are so small operating through the year. It's really, you can't necessarily set aside enough funding to mitigate, what a disaster like this is going to do to you financially.
The USDA says hay farmers should contact your FSA local office to report your losses and talk to managers there about any programs you could benefit from. That spokesperson tells us there are 154 local farms in Maine. In the studio, Ann Baldridge, News Center Maine.